Sandblasting is really rough. Spraying on parts has been the past hour of gameplay. Dude, I believe it. And I'm only doing this because it's the current objective. Like, I'm working on trying to finish up Quest 5. Because some stuff is apparently locked behind quests, and we gotta advance to unlock more. So I'm hoping this finishes off the renovation and the 99% disassembly becomes 100. Ah, balls. So there is still something. Somewhere. To disassemble. But I have no idea what. Because it looks like I've got it all. It's all just a gray block thing. Wait, I can hint with I. Thank fuck there's hint with I. Look at that. To keep it. Ah, yeah. Go to the computer and buy new parts. Make a purchase on my computer. My computer! It's ages away. Oh my god, victory beer, ladies and gentlemen. Junkie beer up. Ah, nice. Sandblasting is really rough. Was that a pun? I'll say yeah. Did you get it? Oh. There might be a computer by renovation. Maybe. You know, there must be. Because this one doesn't work anymore. God damn it. Sandstorm Simulator. I just had a thought. There's people out there that don't know what the rude sandstorm is. Yeah, there's a computer like literally right here. What the fuck is this? RetroCarShop.net. Buy parts. I guess. Selling found items 20,407. Amount saved 9,500. And the dismantling. So the little parts that we just scrapped immediately, the stuff that we found inside and stole, which is like gold bars and swords and weird stuff, so I don't think we can count on that too much. And by we're doing our own restoration on like the hoods and the bumpers and all the, we ended up saving 9,600 bucks apparently, but we still need to spend 22,000 bucks to buy new parts for this thing. Yikes. Oh, it installed all that itself. Okay, let's transport it to the hangar. Ugh. I guess we're here. Watch vehicles. I'm watching. Hidden wrecks. Found and restored wrecks can be collected or sold. Okay, well there's a sort of aspect to what I was looking for. Remove objects blocking the wreck. Add restore them to the collection at the hangar. Have them restored. Okay. 142,000 on the Langer. Apparently. I can't sell it. I gotta talk to Bob. Apparently. Ooh. Bob? Hello, are you Bob?
Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Look up small map in your Junkyard interface to check the locations for this job. You've done it before. You can do it now, Johnny.
Look up small map in your Junkman interface. Small. Go on now, you can do it. Go to designated place. What down here? My destiny. Or this up here. I think this up here. Have a quick scan of the area. I gotta collect 27,000. Scrap forever. Collect 27,000 bucks. Put your new skills to the test. Get out there and make some money. Deliver stuff to scrap market. Find wrecked cars and search them. Scrap heaps. There's the scrap market. Okay. Get bored? Try playing our game machine. Just in case you actually find this aspect of the game garbage and you just want to be done with life. Here's a different game that you can play inside the game. Alright. And find the car wreck and take it on a tow truck. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to backpack that. That's worth like basically nothing. Because space is a premium here. I need my truck. How much can you hold? I assume a lot. A decent bit. Nothing too tremendous. I mean, I gotta make thousands here, so keep that in mind. Don't have engines. I can't get inside you to look around. I'm not sure what that's supposed to reveal. This is like where we started though. It can't interact with anything here. I don't think this is the right spot. Maybe just out and about generally anywhere. Not necessarily here specifically. Cardboard. It's worth $0. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna see about driving out then. I'll get out on foot. Hello? There we are. Reveals all the fun in the game. Ah, I see what you're doing there. Ah. Well, you don't like it? Come on. Parked all the shit here. Where even is the scrap market? Junkie challenges quest item. I swear there's nothing there though. Where is the scrap market? Is that what it means with stock exchange? I guess we have to find it first. It could be any of these guys, I guess. We'll just have it drive around and see what happens. Man, can you believe these people parking their stuff just in the middle of the road like that? They ought to get towed. Scrap market, garage's workshop. I pulled over mostly for the car here, but I guess we found the scrap shop. Apparently. Nothing there, I suppose. What about that hammer? Nothing yet. There's a hammer that we can use with 4, but I haven't unlocked it yet. Stuff! Whoa. Engine block. Guess so. Some ventilation to renovate. What a random item. I just scrap it. Like, when am I gonna find a buyer for that type of ventilation? A tank hatch. Yes. Who tows the tow truck? Well, you hook the tow truck to itself, and you tow it. Oh. Well, an alternator, I guess. How fun would the concept be if we could GTA this up and crash cars with our tow truck only to scrap them? No, you just take them. Like, they don't even have to be scrapped, apparently. You just take them. Some car pulled over on the side of the road, just take it. It's fine. Nobody's gonna miss it. This looks like the... Yeah, this is the dude I think that we have to fix up, right? Found it.
When you search a car and there's lots of scrap, use your cart and your backpack, then head to the scrap market.
Thanks, Uncle. Old car pump. Ugh. That's stuck. Like, that ain't ever getting out. No, sir. I know where I could make like 2,000 bucks or something. There's a two-headed statue or whatever that I had found, but it's stuck inside of a shelving unit. And I can't free it. I think I need the hammer to break stuff apart maybe, but... Ugh. God, that fucking arcade cabinet. Don't want to do your challenge, man.
You must be wondering what this whole scrap market thing is about, right, Johnny? The scrap market is where you can sell raw materials at different prices. The exchange rate. Keep an eye on exchange rates and sell your junk at the highest price.
Well, I don't want to paint it. I don't want to. Done with doing that. Okay. There was another renovation thing. That might not have been so. We have ventilation. That maybe I'll do. I'm not doing a whole fucking engine, though. That'd be a new fucking sub sound one of these days if it keeps up. When you get told to give new answers to recovery questions, but none of the questions apply to you. You know what I do? And what I recommend that you do? Choose whatever questions. It doesn't matter. And just... you don't have to answer it. Just treat it like another little password, but a much less secure password. What school did you go to? Aquarium. What was the name of your first pet? Indigo. Like it doesn't actually have to be an answer to the question, you know. Well, you'd still have to remember them though, yeah, I guess so. But you could keep the theme, you know. Maybe you do like condiments or something. Like maybe mustard was your best friend growing up, and you know, like maybe Subnautica was a school you went to. I don't know, something. Hey, how you doing, Pain Ken? Bane Ken, not Pain Ken. Bane Ken. Ugh. So more cred to throw in, maybe? And like junk their own stuff? Probably not. Okay, let's close it. And add to stock. And that puts it in my tablet.
After sending raw materials to the scrap market, you can wait until they reach a favorable exchange rate. Do yourself a favor and don't sell anything for cheap. Take it as a piece
Brass.
of advice from an old friend.
Titanium? Times 89. 200 bucks. Brass. $1,000 in brass. About 200 bucks in copper. Alright, alright. It said copper is the worst exchange rate and titanium's the best, but copper was pretty okay. Times 23. The hell's it going on about? Literally had the situation where security password choice was mother's maiden name and it had a minimum of 6 letters, but the real name was only 4. Yeah, well. I'll sell that too. I'll keep the rest of it. It's alright. So, this aspect, I kind of like that. You gather up stuff, you throw it together, it breaks it down into its base parts, and you hang on to that and you wait for it time to sell. That's cool. I'm not a fan of the very small amount of inventory space that I've got. Not so keen on that.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. No, I'm being quite serious, Aiden. Will you help me with the order? I pay right after it's done. It won't take you long. Find some items. Old car pump, a shock absorber, an old battery.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, sure. Where at? But just in general. In the marked area. But that's here. You want me to find them? I might have scrapped it then if that's the case. I'm sorry to say. There's a heater to renovate. Another engine block to just rip and tear. An electric engine to renovate. That might not be too bad. The engine I don't care about though. I'm done with engines. They're too complicated. They're too tricky. Too tricky. Get in there. Okay. So, we've got a due to tow. Truck is empty, I think. So we can drive back with this. I got stuff in my pocket to renovate. Why am I running around Tarkov with no gun? You gotta smack Aiden in the head and grab his headphones. No, 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 it's okay. We're just scavving. It's fine. What happens, happens. Look, if I get out of here with a rubber band, I'll be happy. This guy... This guy respawned, apparently. Ish. Whoa, a tank gearbox. Audio player. Well. Place you there. We'll throw the tank gearbox into scrap. Or should I just throw it myself? We didn't make it very far. We'll maybe grab it later. Why are you like this? You stop. Come back. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Yeah, that's how you tow a tow truck. Yeah, it hooked up to itself somehow. That's a bit odd. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a hella fancy car, but how much do I care? Let's have a look-see and see how much I care. Got an engine. Get that engine out of there. And well, we've got the cart. No, that's fine. Well, put that away for now. With the engine out, you got like alternators and stuff too? Yeah, you do. For that, I guess I'll bring my truck back for her. Oh, dude, titanium's up. Titanium's up 3.5 points. But it's on a bit of a bearish run by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm coming for you. Hold on. This thing is so impatient. This game is so aggravating sometimes. What if I get inside you? You good now? Stay. You stay. Alright, I'm gonna call that done.
Hi Yeti in chat. I heard you can get lawyers at IKEA now. They're very affordable, but you have to build your own case, D.
Yeah. Thank you, Lithriandel. How you doing today? Welcome. Is that close enough, you think? We can find out. Nah. Nah. Not happy with it. And a Krug groan emo. Oh, there you go. You're like, ugh. Don't know how that would look though. Not sure how to portray that. Yeah, doing okay. Her foot's much better. Still a bit iffy, but much better. A face palm. There you go. That's an idea. I can't tell if I'm getting better or worse with this thing. Alright. So there's that. That was probably a nice car that I could have sold for like $11 bajillion, but oh well. Aluminium price, yo. It's shooting up there. 8.7. See, I told you it's on a bearish run. It's going down. Brass is still quite okay though, 51 times. The plastic I suppose I'll get rid of. I'll hang on to aluminium though. We'll see what it does. The hell you looking at? Yeah, no, no, it's a very fair question, yeah. So Junkyard Sim. We get the aspect of we can find busted cars, bring them back. If it's got an engine, rip it out. Crush the car into its base components that we then sell on the market, which is always changing. It's just updated again. How we doing? Nothing too great. The engines that you find, you can either just scrap, or you bring them up the hill and I can refurbish them, which is such an annoying process. I got some renovation stuff, it turns out, so I can maybe show that. We apparently have 2 ventilations to renovate. You know what I might be able to do? Can I buy a backpack upgrade? And then I can store that stuff away in the closet that's up there. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't have the money for it. Playing Car Mechanic Sim 2021, so who are you to judge? We were talking about that a little bit ago. I was a little bit kind of interested in that, but it sounds like I might be more interested in Hard Space Ship Breaker. Was that the name of it? Something like that. Sounds like it could be more up my alley. Maybe we take a look at that. Okay, yeah, that's all scrap stuff. Let's put renovation stuff in there. We got a lot of stuff to renovate, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be quite the haul. There, you get the scrap things, renovation things in the wagon. We'll bring this up the hill. Hard point, power point, hard space, hard ship, space breaker. Break hard, space breaker, spaceship. There you go. Break hard, spaceship. That works. Could be aight. But the thing with like car mechanic sim is I know fuck all about cars, so it's probably just gonna be incredibly cringy. Not that that's a problem, most days. But at least PowerPoint Hardbreaker, I might be able to maybe kind of sort of learn and do it. God damn it, maybe do a thing with. I gotta be so close to this thing. So, what is this thing? A heater, apparently. Okay. Or cloth in it. Now, if you like Power Wash Simulator, you'll be very disappointed because this is much worse in comparison. Can actually go kind of quick with this, it turns out. It's so hard to see the color difference. Just one spritz, that's all you need. That's it, that's all. Very good washing material. Can recommend. %78%. Really gripping stuff, I know. But don't worry. There's more. We're grinding it. At least this I can see a difference on. What the... Okay, yeah, sure. If you say so. Weird angles. But the other aspect to the game, aside from renovating stuff, and also ripping out engines and crushing cars, is just collecting stuff out and about and bringing it over to a place that'll weigh it and also break it down into parts. So, 3 main-ish aspects of the game. But like I was saying before, and as you can maybe see, it's not that great. That satisfying bit when it just rounds the rest of it off for you. Now, what color are we going with? Taking some more coffee. I hope for a nice green. It's that same nasty gray we gave that end table. Sadness. At least it contrasts really heavily with the raw metal color that it had. Shipbreaker wipes your save with every big update, so beware of that. That's tight. You know, honestly, the first couple wipes are probably one of those things where it's like, ah, it's okay. You know? You can approach it then again knowing what you know. You got a way to lock the version or anything like that on Steam? Does it have betas to opt into for older versions so it doesn't wipe? Boris is wanting to buy this. What's he offering? A 706% increase. It used to be worth 112, but now that we've made it nasty gray, 791. Whoa. You were burned by that hard, you don't feel that way? You don't like restarting and all that. Okay. Losing tool upgrades just hurts. Because it really irks my wife with Path of Exile. Is a good example of just it wiping your save. It really bothered my wife, and she really didn't want to have to restart again and again and again. And I told her, like, afterwards, when the league's over, your character just becomes standard and you can still play, and that's fine. But, to me, it never really bothered me much, because I don't really mind starting over. Like, when I was young, I'd always just start a new game all the time. Constantly. Just new game, new game, new game, new game, and I'm gonna do it differently this time, and oh, I'm gonna do it a really good way, or oh, I'm gonna start another Tear for the Deep round, and I'm not gonna lose anybody, I'm gonna save scum so hard, and I'm gonna just never lose any soldiers, and they're gonna be so good. But then a week later, it's like, okay, I'm gonna start a new game. And we just, you know, continuously. So I'm sort of used to that, and I'm okay with it. So for Path of Exile, like, I really don't mind starting a new character, and that's just, I'll just do a different build. I'll try something else. Or, you know, I had a bit of an issue with health last time, so let's just get more health this time, and... I guess it's a bit different when you lose a bunch of quality of life and all that stuff, depending how hard it is to get that again. Like, if you were to beeline toward the tool upgrades to try to get back where you left off, to get back some of the convenience, I mean, how many hours are we really talking with that? See, this thing I wasn't too bothered with maybe renovating, because it's largely flat. Stuff with angles and crevices and all that, that sucks to do. But things like this, mostly a big flat surface for the most part, or just a big round surface, just a constant surface. No fan blades and propellers and nuts and bolts everywhere, or none of that. I thought this would be a nice easy renovation project. So far so good. It's really just, man, if it was more responsive with stuff, and it did less like little chunk update things that it's doing. You can really see the seams a lot of the time. Like, how am I not getting that? Ugh. Very frustrating. I wouldn't mind this part nearly as much if it was a lot smoother in that regard. Like, if this was a miniature power wash simulator, oh my god, that'd be so good. I wouldn't mind it. But power wash simulator, like, that is the game. That's all it does. So it ought to be nice. And boy, is it. Tool upgrades branch a bit, but your priorities are very clear. The early game inconvenience is important narratively, so the restarts are jarring, which they at least kept your rank, so you can earn and unlock immediately. But can you opt into an earlier version then? Like, do they have old versions available that you can then just roll back into so your save still works? Or is that just straight out? How much are my bunnies hurting? God, the bunnies are red, swollen. Hey, we get the nice blue again, though. That's nice. What the? How the hell did that paint work? I painted on the sticker. That's how that works. Or like with Path of Exile, when the league's over, you still have your character and all that. They just get put into the non-league, like, just the standard game, which may or may not have aspects of that league in it. It's just like a constant development thing there. So it's not so bad with the restart either, because you can just continue playing where you left off for the most part. But at least there, it helps a lot that there's so many different ways to go and skills to choose from and passives to work together and all that. And maybe you're playing and you find a really cool weapon that has these really unique bonuses on it that makes you think about playing a different way. So it's easier to sort of change it up the strategy. I guess if you're starting over and you're going with the same strategy every time because there's not a lot else to choose from, or because it's a very obvious choice, then it's a little more upsetting having to redo it all the time. Also painted on the vents? Amazing. I'm so good at painting. He says, somehow only 78% done with the painting. Oh, I just like straight up didn't do this bit, huh? Oh yeah, this whole thing? Yeah. I don't think that was there before. Michael bought it. 1000% markup. What an idiot. This thing doesn't even run. It just looks good. Man. And then... yeah, nah, we'll leave these there, I think. I'm just gonna pretend those aren't there. Okay. I was really hoping it wouldn't just go rolling away on me again. Because I'd rather drive there, because I think driving's a bit faster than the cart. Dude, titanium. It's up 4 points. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure the little, like, mini... oh, right, you were empty. I already switched all over. Never mind. The little mini graph that it displays, I'm pretty sure is a lie. Because it looks like it was once higher. And it's, like, it was up 11 points, and now it's down to only be up 4 points or so. How it looks. But I think that's a lie. Because that I'm definitely not doing. The ventilators I might plausibly do at some point, but the engine, no. Too many nooks and crannies in it. Path of Exile has much more replayability because you can basically do whatever you want with a skill tree. Yeah, no, there's a lot more different, like, branches and choices to choose from and all that, and sometimes the gear that you find sort of dictates the build and all that, you know? Yeah, you're going through the story again, but honestly, once you know what you're doing, you learned what quests you can and can't skip. Or at least you get a lot better about what order you can do them in. Antelope's rear bumper painting. Not what I'm after. That was something for somebody, though. Not the quest I'm tracking currently. Alternator, the old battery for what's his butt. It's nice that just goes into its own random quest inventory somewhere. At least that's what I assume is happening. And if I were to bring over the tow. These guys I can also tow. They don't have an engine, but I can still tow them, right? No. New trunk content. Okay, they're just more loot generators. Sadness. I don't know what post-apocalypse we're in. Not sure. Don't know where we are or why we are. There are people around, but they don't really do much. They're just kind of there being weird. A speaker to renovate. Now that... that we can do. That barrel? I'd like to see about renovating that barrel and put it in my house. It's a cool looking barrel. Sadly, we don't have a house or anything like that. Brings me back to my earlier point about really just doing what the game wants you to do rather than what I want to do. That one thing that I threw down rolled out over here somewhere. Threw it down from up there. I don't know where it went. Maybe it despawned. Maybe stuff doesn't stick around. Come on. Well, desk fan. Can get a few screws out of that. That might be worthwhile. Always need screws. When the game stops being about having fun and more about doing the bidding of the invisible narrator, you generally switch games. That was my big issue with Gas Station Sim, is I'm not doing what I want to do. I'm not creating my own goals. I'm just doing the objective. And it kind of kills the whole thing that way. I compared it a lot to King of Retail, because King of Retail does it really, really well, where there are no objectives in King of Retail, it's just go. And you end up filling out your own goals, and this is what I want to do, and this is why I want to do it, and it has an actual impact on things. Can I maybe just, like... please? It feels more satisfying in King of Retail when you accomplish your own goals rather than somebody else's goals. Where Gas Station Sim would be like, oh, serve 250 customers. King of Retail would be like, well... it's just automatically throwing it in. Well, badass. Alright, nice. Nah. That wouldn't be terrible to renovate. This would be hell to renovate. I'm not doing that at all. And now we can melt all that. I don't care about it. But instead of serving just 250 customers, King of Retail wouldn't give you that, and you'd be like, well, I want to serve more customers, so let's get more shelves. And then we get more, more products and different variety and for the different demographics. Demographics that gas station sim doesn't have. The people aren't anything, they're just kind of there. And some of them look a bit funny, but they don't really have a different personality or so. For King of Retail, you get these demographics and different wealth populations and all that, so you've got a different, like, a different focus depending, you know? $46, $39, $94 on titanium, $2 in titanium. Mwah. Get rid of the aluminium too while I'm at it. We got a lot of cast iron. It's up only 1.7. Not so cool. Hey, 1.8, it's going up. Alright. No vintage desk fan restorations. Nah, it wasn't available for restoration. Like, that's another thing. Like the barrel back there, I would have loved to have taken that. And restore it up, or maybe even take it as is, but like... Only when it has a renovation tag can you actually renovate it, and then you sell it immediately. Like, you can't even try to hang on to it. Feels sad. Feel a little bit weemish about this game, though. The base engine makes you think really hard about whether you want to devote yourself to renovating a thing. You sit there and go, yeah, I don't want to do that one. It's only that way for me because the painting is so obnoxious in it, but maybe that's kind of what they're going for. But I'd like to put more value in the object itself rather than just... It's a complicated model to renovate. I'd rather be like, that's a cool thing. I've got a place for that in the kitchen. Oh my god, a desk fan. That'll be great for the desk that I've got. Have I done anybody's quest yet? Front bumper, old car pump, and antelope's hood. Well, there's the hood. I need a bumper? Alright, that's just that. Don't know what the scan does. I'd like to think that it highlights things, but it didn't highlight the cardboard box there. Maybe because it had no value. There is... What is it? Like one of those storage places where it's like a storage barn that you're looting and stuff, and you bring stuff back to renovate and sell. I think that's got the sort of idea of you can only carry so much and only take back so much, so you have to be a bit choosy with what you think is worth the trouble and what isn't. But that game's just got a lot of stuff where it's like, oh look at this really strange item, look, it's a sex doll. It's like, I guess so. Could have just been normal stuff though, but I don't know why it tried to be funny. Am I not quite close enough? Oh no, we're good. Or not. God damn it. 99%. Oh god. 100%. Take it. Okay. This feels like a single player MMO with all the quests and loot containers somehow. I don't really get that, nah. I could maybe see it, but not really. Like you're playing Fallout 76 by yourself or something like that, like your own little private server. Didn't dude want a car pump? I already found the car pump, didn't I? No, old car pump. There was the one at the trunk that I pulled out. I scrapped it already, but I did find one. Chandelier. An engine cover. Ah, and there's the front door. So the stuff is taking up space. Or the front door I've already got. Front bumper. Oh, left door. Not even on the list. Ah, okay. There we are. I don't really want any of that stuff. I'll take it anyway. Angle grinder. Maybe I want to use that. Okay. Oh, let's pick this thing up and see about heading back, and maybe that'll be enough money to finish off the main quest. Nope. My truck can't decide if it's painted or not. It's really bothering me. Excuse me. Looks like she wants a fight, or maybe she wants to challenge me to a junk car race. There you go. I'll scrap together my own shit and thing and put it into a race with the other scrappers, you know? Why not? That's the end goal. I want to be the best junk racer. All right. From here, right? Yeah. The one's got an engine. Pipe, pipe. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother doing the fancy restoring. I was thinking about it because it's like, it seemed like we got a lot of money dismantling it, but I still get that in the end, I think. Let's go over there. Oops. So is that just gone now then? I guess so. Okay. One car has vanished into the ether. Rip in peace. So how's automatic mode work? Yeah, just like that. That's not as fun. What's the point? Nah. Can't see fucking anything, man. I want to pick up more stuff and drop it in. Alright. It seems like the easiest way to make a bunch of money is just scrapping an entire vehicle. Yeah, screw it. I'll sell the iron. So just some fabric we've got. 150 kilograms of fabric. How much money do I gotta make? 27 grand? I gotta be getting close, right? Like... Man. Man. No, it's a fake car, but that was kind of painful to watch. Yeah. I think that might have been one of the collectible cars too, I don't know. Seems like my dude's got a thing for the sports cars, but maybe not. Give one of these a go. Stupid cloth, man. The cloth is the worst. I see nothing when clothing things. Hand. It gets rid of the cloth. Yeah, cool, but like... What about the hand that's in the way? And then I can't see really what the color difference is at all. Yeah, this lip is gonna be terrible to do. Maybe if I just hint and I grab these big main areas, maybe that's enough. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe I'm trying too hard here. I think that might be the trick. Oh, wait, Sandblaster, no. Oh, strange.
Took a while, but I'm back watching sneakily again during work. How you doing, Yeti in chat? Love the videos. PS, got a promotion at work. Wow.
Hey, Ed, Sart, Prime Gaming, 21 months. Congrats on the promotion. That's awesome. Happy to have you. Been gone for a while and you come back to all this. How's that feel? Yeah, I think I might pick up hard break space shipper and maybe we give that a go tomorrow. Originally I was like Project Zomboid mods, but then after the last week being off, it's like, nah, I don't really feel like playing Project Zomboid anymore. Nah. And then I was considering some Darkwood, but... What, that's it? That's it? You don't want this painted? Can I say no? Okay, I guess so. That wasn't too bad to do. I'll do the other one. Oh yeah! Audio player! Shit, this will be an easy one. It's like HGTV. You did this yesterday? I don't know, man. I find it more satisfying IRL. I don't know. It's not so bad if I abuse the hints that are everywhere. It's actually really lazy about things. Pretty sure I was just trying way too hard before. But like, according to the hint thing, all it really cares about is the outer edge here. And then a few main points on the top. That's insanity. $622 for an audio player. Alright, so let's try that engine then. With the hints thing and knowing what I know. Dying in Zomboid doesn't bother me too much, but I was dying in really stupid ways. That got a bit annoying, yeah. Where it's just like, a zombie, and then my attack just misses and it bites me. Oh. Okay. Oh no. Ah. There's one. Come on, I need another hint. Where you at? Got it. So, it's really just like... It doesn't actually give a fuck about the paint thing. It's just like, this object has so many nodes on it, you just need to color in the node and that's it, that's all.
Just tripped over my wife's bra and sprained my ankle. She laughed and said it was a booby trap.
Thinking as tier 1, 19 months. Happy to have you. And then just like what? Around this area a bit on both sides. Yeah. Okay. And I'm pretty it's gonna be the same nodes every time. Like it's just the model. Those are just what's assigned to the model. So it's a little bit of just shape memorization kinda for some of these things.